everybody, it's Lindsay from the Vintage Button. I've come to show you something that I've made and to have a little chat about why I've not been as busy and not been on for actually it's just over a week now, and I don't really want to leave it that long, especially without an explanation. And I know there's lots of people, the channel is still growing because people are watching sewing videos from almost when I first started, so that I'm grateful for that. Basically, I have a family situation that hopefully will be resolved quite soon, but could possibly not. And I don't have a lot of headspace, and that's okay. The situation's not okay, but you know, not having a lot of headspace is okay. And I found myself withdrawing from quite a few things because that is how I sometimes deal with this kind of stress. I kind of like talk a lot to the people who are close to me, but generally sort of wider people I don't want to engage with. And I think because my job is very at times intensely people-y, because I have clients throughout the day that need support, I find that that has emptied my tank somewhat when it's come to just sort of idle chatter. And that's what you need when you have a YouTube video, especially if you can't edit. So I just haven't really, I've got so many things I want to do and I've just not been able to do it. So not at all. This is the only thing I've been able to do because I have a deadline of it needs to go to the place where it's going to be given. Yeah. So this is a Secret Santa present. I don't think anybody who works with me, there's a few people who subscribe to the channel, but I know this person isn't subscribed to my channel. And if you see this at the full service meeting, don't tell the recipient, who's actually Claire, because I've put her name on, but as I'm never going to say who I work for or what I do, that's alright. You know, don't tell her I made it. Thank you, because I don't think I'm going to be there, because I just don't feel I have the capacity to do that at the moment. So this is the paper Christmas stocking that we started, I think it might have been last week or even the week before, and I've sort of finished it, and it has a book in it that I got from a charity shop, because the brief for this Secret Santa is because we work for a charity that they wanted an element of it to be from the charity shop and certainly be sustainable, sort of thinking about sustainability and not just sort of over consuming. So there is a book from a charity shop in here. There is a little pot of hand cream. There's a Terry's chocolate orange in the bottom of the stocking, and there's a packet of sweets. I think there might be a face mask in there as well. So there's not a lot of things, but I thought it would be this person is past the age of having a Christmas stocking, or maybe they do have a Christmas stocking but now they have an extra one, so it's kind of like it'll be a mystery what's inside. I mean, if you have a bit of a feel, you might be able to feel some of the things, but you really wouldn't know unless you opened it. So I hope she doesn't open it until Christmas Day. That's the thought, that it just becomes an extra little present for Christmas Day. So I finished it off. I've kind of kept a gusset, so I'm not sure if I would, because it's still a bit, you can see the glue's not dry, but I've sort of kept a gusset that was from the original envelope, and I kind of needed that for the, I don't know if that's going to work. It's all a bit of an experiment. I know the person who gets it will just like it. Yeah, so I've kept the gusset there, and then on the other side there's a gusset there too, to sort of accommodate everything. Now, the shape of this, because I might make my mum one, because she wanted a book for Christmas, and I might get her, she's a diabetic, and I might get her some sugar-free bits and pieces to go with the book. So, because I did this with a book, and I thought, oh, actually, this is quite a nice thing. I won't be able to give her a chocolate orange. I could probably get like some shower, you know, those shower fizzes or something. There'll be something. Anyway, that's a couple of weeks away. So, yeah, I've kind of kept that gusset to hold it together. It's done with PVA glue, so I know that when it's dry, which will be tomorrow, for some of it, because I've put quite a bit of glue on, but it will be dry by tomorrow by the time it gets taken. It'll be quite robust. I mean, it feels quite robust now. It doesn't feel like it's falling apart. I mean, there's little bits here. What I might do in the morning, I'll come and check that and see if I can do some sort of repair. I might use some of the napkins or something, just, you know, it doesn't have to be very thick, but just to sort of hold it together. But yeah, so it's just made with those little bits and pieces of vintage book, napkins to sort of have the greenery bits on. This is a label that sort of has a message on the other side. It's just brown paper backed onto some of the vintage music paper, and then I've just decoupaged, where are we, this napkin on the top, just, and I whizzed round it with my pinking shears, which you can't even see, it's just blended in. So I think that's going to be my go-to now for napkin cutting out. You can see a bit here, but I really don't mind that. It's absolutely nice, you know, and I just think it looks really nice because you can see that page on. I've also given it a spritz with my gold, not Tim Holtz spray, because I've put my own posts. I think it's Baker Ross, just plain Baker Ross gold spray in there now and a bit of water. So yeah, so this is my Secret Santa stocking made from recycled paper. Again, it goes with that sustainable thing. The ribbon is just from Tiger, and I've had it for a bajillion years. I need to use all these things up that I have in my stash, and hopefully the recipient, I know the recipient because she's absolutely lovely, will think it's nice. So yeah, if it was for other people on my team, I would perhaps not do it quite this way, but I might do actually. I think everybody on my team would appreciate something that's a bit artsy, craftsy. That's a really big team, the wider team. My immediate team would. They all got Christmas wreaths, and I did make them. I had a Christmas do last week, and I made everybody, because I've not been sleeping very well, so one night I stayed up and I thought I'm going to only go to bed when I'm absolutely exhausted, and I made wreaths from the garden. I might do a video on that, because if you've not got, you know, you could do it for free basically. You only need some little bits and pieces. And then they all got a wreath for their Christmas for my like immediate team, because I don't expect anybody to give me, I'm really funny about gifts. I don't have big expectations that people will buy me a gift, but I like to give gifts, and I sort of did it in a way that they couldn't reciprocate. So that's alright, quite like that. And it's not so that I want them to owe me anything, because that's what it was, just I want to give you this and let it be a pleasant surprise and make you happy. So yeah, there we go. This is me. I'm not going to stay very long. I'm going to go now just to sort of say hello and an update. I haven't forgotten about you all. I just sort of found myself withdrawing. I've not even been looking at there's something called like YouTube Studio app, which is like the back end app for if you're like you make content, and that's how I normally access comments and stuff like that. I haven't even been looking at that. I've had like a quick look in and out just to see if, you know, just a quick look. And that's how I noticed that the top video was a sewing video, but I haven't really engaged with it. So I do intend on doing that and get back into it. Hopefully next week things will be resolved. Right then, I hope you're having a really good run up to Christmas. I will talk to you before Christmas. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not making any promises because I don't know. But it'll be fun and it'll be craftsy. I want to finish my robin. My little robin bag. I definitely want to do that. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much, lovelies. I hope you're all alright. I am alright. It's just there's, like I said, there's stuff going on. And I will talk to you in the comments. Oh, I thought I would say I've been reading, and if you've got any, I like sort of gentle story type books. So I've been reading Trisha Astley, which is like a British, she's like rom-com, but there's always 2 or 3 plots going on, and it's just very wholesome. That's like, if you've got any recommendations, pop them in the comments, because I need to be buying some books up and putting them on my Kindle, and because that's a really healthy way of idling time rather than doom scrolling. So I've been avoiding doom scrolling by reading books. So yeah, got any recommendations, pop them in the comments and just say hello. So thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.